Agriculture and stock farming are two activities that take place outdoors, mainly outdoors, in the rural environment. They've always been very much connected with the care and the management of the environment, sustainability, the environment. And in this management of the natural elements, we need to take into account the management of the forests, the mountains, everything that is of so much concern, has been of concern for years, especially since forests appear as being fierce when they get burnt. Despite the fact that we could not have the speaker with us, we will have the virtual presence of the Secretary of State for the Environment, Hugo Morán. He will address all of us by means of a video. It is a pleasure to welcome all of you to the session of the General Assembly of the European Organization of Landowners, which is held in Madrid on occasion of the Spanish presidency of the Council of the European Union. And this organization is actively participating in the different forums of forestry policies at European level and conducts very valuable work, very relevant work for the industry in our country. And this sector represents the agricultural landowners managing essential resources for the achievement of the objectives of the European Union on environmental issues to tackle the challenges arising from climate change. 70% of the forestry surface in Spain is private, and at EU level it represents 50% of the forest surface as a whole. So you landowners of forests are an essential piece of the implementation of the strategy in the EU and for the different forest-related initiatives for the different EU countries during the next presidency, the next semester. Let me take this opportunity to transmit to you our lines of work, taking into account that Europe must speed up its ecological transition to tackle the global crisis without compromising its prosperity. It is possible to increase the security of the European Union, improving the quality of life of the citizens at the same time, and generate jobs. The strategy for forests at the EU level indicates that forests and its sustainability are an essential element with repercussions on other policies like climate change policies. Policies like environmental preservation, bioeconomy, circular economy, the demographic challenges are some examples of these policies. So one of the objectives of the Spanish presidency will be to reform the governance framework in order to improve the cooperation with the member states in forest-related matters and the development of a regulatory framework ensuring that the different policies make use of the best data available on forests. And more specifically, during the Spanish presidency, two very important proposals will be tackled for forests and the industry: the new legislative framework for forests and the proposal for amendment of the Council decision on the permanent forestry committee related to the forestry government framework of the EU. So the objective will be for member states to be able to revise these two proposals in depth, aimed at ensuring that the presentation of both initiatives is feasible and fulfills their objectives. So we hope that we will include all of you in order to achieve the goals and successfully. Thank you very much. Thanks very much, Mr. Morán, Secretary of State for the Environment. He's just thrown the gauntlet at you, so please collect it for the negotiations.